With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Boyle. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
This one in the air. Loud. Brings it in, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Will Smith.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
One ball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The Dodgers could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still
dives and he can't hang on. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Another solid power season. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That's back there. The throw into second. He's in safely at second. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So runner at second, two down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. DeLuca makes the grab, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. That's too low, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ball 3.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Called strike right there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Going to count 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Got him swinging.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Morel.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Diaz at second. Lau at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Boyle back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Low gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Out towards right center field. Low makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
So 2 down, and next for LA, Alex Freeland. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. He's got it, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now Johnny DeLuca.
The center fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Way out front for strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
No, that's not all.
2 outs, base is empty. late with the swing there.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering is not close. Ohtani batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Japan. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Will Smith to the plate. Doubled his first time up. And there's a ball. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in and in there with a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman doubled his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Freddie across the score. And the lead is up to 5.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Joe Boyle out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now, Ryan Pepio.
Number 44.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. Three-two now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard. Michael Conforto will climb in. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Now
really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca under it. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name. Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yandy Diaz now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop,
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there, 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Lau takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Alex Freeland. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
This one smashed down the right field line. Low pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Good
Now
pitch,
that-
hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
So 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hard hit left side. Over to Diaz. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 6, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Junior Caminero. There's the strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 3-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean,
Now
into double-digit strikeouts.
fielder,
He should be able to
Johnny.
rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
DeLuca now at the plate as he swings
No
through
ball.
strike
One
1.
strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Takes it himself,
Yep,
and it's a
out.
1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the
Leading off for Los
ballpark.
Angeles,
So now it's
the first
Freddie
baseman,
Freeman.
Freddie.
Pepio back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Out towards left center. DeLuca on his way over. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here is Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. DeLuca makes the grab for the second out. So a man aboard, and here is Michael Conforto. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-1.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strike.
Next
ball.
offering
He's
is
strike.
down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Just indecisive in
The
that
left
at bat.
fielder.
He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Mangum stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there
The
two
catcher,
down.
number 40.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He
Forte.
saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fortes stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside. And now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't
The
even much
first
to think
baseman,
about.
number 2,
Yandy
Yandy
Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fortes off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Swing and a ground ball. Diaz steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6. The Rays. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch, not close.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game, delivered some special moments for Korea.
And that one missing low. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first
Now
base with a quick free pass.
Brandon Lau.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. His home and away splits there. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Lau in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No ball.
One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Slid Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over
Now
as soon as
batting,
it started.
the designated
3-pitch
hitter,
strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Morel at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And a big swing and a miss. Kim on at second with 2 down. And down on strikes. That's the third out.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Engler.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ohtani.
Ohtani, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. Now, Jake Mangum. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They continue to trail. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Englert back to work. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Mason Englert will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
1-1. Oh.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike.
3-2.
He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Swung on, belted. Low drop step going back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for L.A., Alex Freeland. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. That one down the line, and that hits off the base. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. So first and second with one gone. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Line to left. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Good piece of hit right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases. But nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Clevenger won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Griffin Jacks will take over here.
22.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the mark. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fortes collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
And that misses. 1-0.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Blake Trinan is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Blake Trinan.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fortes stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Rays strand just the 1. They trail in this one 11-0. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Jax measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. He was late there, strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Michael Conforto. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they extend their lead. Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Alex Freeland. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A 3-run homer, his 39th home run of the season. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Griffin Jacks done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Rays.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Baker.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 2 away with nobody on. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
Next offering way off the plate. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is
Now
getting
back,
ahead in
the
the count.
designated
And
hitter,
as a pitcher, it
Mr.
really
Brown.
allows you to start expanding the zone.
Brown.
Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. Now only one out remaining.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The Rays down to their final strike. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 15-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.